Okay, boys, every single flippin' cathedral has what's called a rose window. Do you see it? Okay, so here's the theory, right? And Base 4 just said this a million times. These are representing sound frequencies, okay? You want to know how we figure it out? This is called a Chladni plate or something. But you put sand on it and it vibrates, and when you change the frequency, it vibrates a different pattern. It's called cymatics. And look, so every frequency has its own shape. And so the theory is that we need to search every frequency until we find the shape that overlays on the black parts. I think it's not the window parts. And it needs to kind of overlay on top of it, and then it'll give us the hertz of a frequency, right? If I'm a betting man, I bet that it is divisible by 8 hertz, because that's about what the Schumann frequency is. Did you ever hear about how music was like standardized to 432 hertz, but now it was changed to 440 hertz? That is because 440 is not divisible by 8, whereas 432 is divisible by 8, which is the resonance of the earth, okay? They're both divisible by 8. I don't know, hold on. Okay, so they're both divisible by 8, but it doesn't matter. 432 is more in line with the frequency, with the Schumann resonance, with the frequency of the earth, and by shifting it 8 hertz, it's literally like changing the entire symphony a half step, but a half step off from Gaia. Here, I'll show you. Okay, imagine this is Gaia's frequency. Nice, right? And this is shifting it to 440 hertz, a half step off. That's what the lizards want us playing. That's the symphony the lizards have us playing. Cool, right? Okay, anyway, so where'd I leave off? We're gonna match every frickin'... Oh my god, I can't move. We're gonna match every frickin' rose window at every cathedral. This is the one at St. John the Divine. This is the one at St. Patrick's Cathedral. Dope, right? And then these are just some of the cymatic frequencies, but we need to find what specific frequency looks like overlays on top of all the rose windows. And dude, I bet that they all are in harmony with each other. So once we figure that out, we'll have the root note, okay? And again, we use these vibrating sand plates to figure that out, I think. And then let's say, okay, our rose window for St. John the Divine happens to be a C, okay? So once we have that, we'll say that's the root note, right? So we're in the key of C. And then we can start adding harmonics, right? And make it sound nice. So we're not going to do what the lizards want, which is this. Right? We're going to do harmonics, so let's add a 5th. Ooh, that's nice. Let's add, I forget what this is, a 7th? 8th? I don't know. Who cares? Then we can get weird with it and just keep adding frequencies and harmonies, right? Ooh. Nope. So anyway, everyone picks different notes and you start singing. And all those harmonies start building on top of each other, creating power within the frickin' buildings. You start generating them, you start powering, bro, and then maybe we all get healed. Who knows? Maybe the lights turn back on. I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure that these cymatics are the frickin' key. They're the key to the city, so to speak. That's what Thoth said anyway. But yeah, any smart music boys, I would love help. And you know, boys is ironic because it's mostly girls here, so smart music girls too, okay? But yeah, dudes, let's do this. This feels like a fun project. Help, please. All right? And then we're going to sing. That's it. That's what our voices are for, not for this dumb talking. Words are cucks. Singing is non-cuck, okay? Love you. Bye.